Do you know what I'm about to do? It's Q&A time, so let's do this.
Each time I make a memory, then I'll try to make it with you.
Hey besties, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited and so happy. I don't know why, but I feel just so happy, and I feel like it's because of this video that I'm about to film, or that I'm already currently filming right now. Like this, you know what, that doesn't even make any sense, so scrap that. This is like officially my first ever Q&A that I'm doing. Half the time you guys send me questions and I normally just answer them in the comments or in the messages or in the DMs, wherever it is you're messaging me. But this time around I thought, hey, let me just try and make it a little bit of fun and ask for you guys to send me questions that I can do on a Q&A video. And
no, I didn't get all that many questions, but it's way better than I expected.
I thought I was gonna get nothing, honestly. To be honest with you guys, I thought I wasn't gonna get any questions, but hey, I did get a few, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and dive right into it. I got a couple of questions on Instagram, on YouTube, and did I get some on Facebook? No, I didn't put the pic. Did I put the pic? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be doing the Facebook one though, but Instagram and YouTube, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I have my phone right here with me, so let's dive right into it. You know what, a quick disclaimer before I go ahead and actually answer these. I do want to say I'm gonna try and pronounce every single person's name that posted a question, but I am so bad with pronouncing people's names, so please just bear with me. I don't mean to be disrespectful or anything. I know I get quite ticked off when somebody pronounces my name wrong, so if you are like me in that regard, I'm sorry in advance, but I'm gonna try my level best. So anyway, first question comes from Masero and Body, who also has a YouTube channel, by the way, and she writes, are you planning baby number 2 anytime soon? K-Bear would make an amazing little sister. I think she meant big sister. This is like a topic that I talked about, I think last year on my 2 life updates or something like that. I think I did. I did mention that we are just leaving it up to the universe to try and have baby number 2. We are not like actively doing it. Like it's not like I'm charting my ovulation and my period and stuff, and to see when is the best window for us to be trying for a baby. We are basically just not using protection, but we're not actively trying to have a baby. So if the baby happens, awesome, we'll be happy, but it's not like we are like soul crushed right now for another baby, if that makes any sense. It would be nice to have another baby now, but yeah, there's just too many things happening right now. Too many things, which reminds me I have to film a live update because I feel like you guys are so out of the loop, it's not even funny. K-Bear has been begging me for a baby sister. First it was a baby brother, and then it was a baby sister, and now it's a baby. Like homegirl is done begging me for a baby brother or baby sister. She wants her own baby, and I'm just like, girl, are you sure? And she's like, yes, I want my own baby. I'm gonna call the stock so they can deliver my baby. And I was like, good luck with that, homegirl. Question number 2, it comes from Hunaji Mohosha, and she writes, understand K-Bear is growing up, and what will happen if she chooses she doesn't want to be in the videos? This question is drawn from these 2 twins I saw on Insta. One loves the videos and the other one hates them. The way I go about this is what she lets me do. So I don't necessarily force her to be on the videos. I'm sure you guys have seen in the previous couple of videos. So if she wants to be in the video, great. Sometimes when I'm vlogging, she wants to like be in that clip and I let her. So if she doesn't want to be in the video, that's fine. I'm not necessarily gonna force her, but with the way things are going right now, I don't think she's not gonna want to be in the videos because she really likes it. She is that child who literally picks up my small tripod and says, hey besties, and I'm just like. Another question comes up from Hlengiwe Hlehle, and she writes, what inspired you to start YouTube? I feel like I sound like a broken record every time I say this because, you know, I was at home on maternity leave, everybody was gone at work, and I was watching Katie sleep, and I was like, good lord, I'm bored, I needed a hobby, and stumbled upon YouTube. Yes, I did not know there was a thing called YouTube until 2013. I know. And then I stumbled upon YouTube and I was like, wait, people actually do this? Like, this is what people do? And I sort of kind of got hooked. I got hooked actually by Judy from It's Judy's Life. I used to watch her vlogs like all the time. From there I found more and more channels, I'm almost at couples channels, and I started searching specifically for like South African vloggers. So basically what inspired me is that I needed a new hobby, and I'm so much of an introvert, it's not even funny. Every time I tell people this, they're always like, girl, please, like, bye Felicia. So I needed something that I'll be able to enjoy while I'm at home, and YouTube and vlogging was completely that. So broken record or not, that is just the truth. She also writes, how did you decide to go into the IT industry? I did answer this question when I did that how to choose, what was the title of the video? I don't know, but I uploaded it not so long ago. I'm gonna link it up here. Go ahead and check it out. It's basically like a bit of a rundown of how to get into the IT industry and why I went into the IT industry and how to get a job around there and all of that fun stuff. So yeah. Another one says, what were some of your challenges back in varsity? This was actually when I was doing my first year. I found it very difficult to try and motivate myself to do self-studying, because I found that in high school you have a teacher who's literally with you every single day and taking you through one chapter for like 5 days, which makes life so much easier, and you end up grabbing onto things very easily. But in varsity it's like one classroom and you go through 4 chapters and that's it. Next time another 4 chapters, that's it. And I found it a little bit unnerving, like it rattled my cage a little bit when I was doing first year. But once I got used to the gist of it, and like, you know, pre-reading before the actual lecture, so that I can like, oh, you know, that light bulb moment, like, oh, that's what it means, and oh, that's what it said, and all of that fun stuff, then I was able to like find my feet very quickly, and I was good. But that was my biggest challenge. Besides just finding my way around campus, I used to get lost the whole time. Like almost every week I would be lost, and I'd be like, just keep calm, you will find your way. I'll be walking around campus for an hour trying to figure out where to find the stupid computer lab. Yep, that was me. Anywho, the next question, she says, how did you overcome some of them? Once I figured out a schedule to pick my classes very well, and to sort of have that timetable, for lack of a better word, I was able to just have everything under control, and that's basically what I did. And regarding overcoming getting lost, honestly it was a matter of getting lost a couple of times until I was like, oh, I've been here before, I know how to go around. Another question comes from Calvolio XO, and she writes, where would you like to see yourself in a year and in 5 years from now? This is always a difficult question for me to answer, because I am one of those people, I literally honestly plan my life like a day at a time, and if I have to think very far, it's probably up to a week. But if I had to force myself to do it right now and think about where I would like to see myself in a year, I would say I really would love to see myself owning a house in a year. And I mean like a proper house, not maybe in a complex, but a standalone house that I know is mine, that has a big backyard for little Miss Kate to play with her friends and all of that fun stuff. I want to say with baby number 2, but that is not entirely up to me, so maybe let's just throw it as a 0.5. There is something else that I'm working on that I really would love to see myself achieve in a year, which I'll be including in a life update that's going to be coming up soon. The only reason why I cannot tell you about it right now is because I don't have the final answer yet, and I'm like dying slowly waiting for that answer. But yeah, I would love to be married in 5 years. I know I'm always like marriage, no marriage and stuff, but honestly, being married to me is not about getting that paper. Like, that is not like a priority to me. But the only reason why I would love to get married is to have a family where we all share the same surname, if that makes any sense. Be in a household where everybody has the same surname, and we don't have to go through complications about external families or anything like that. There's a whole lot more other things that I would love to do, that I would love to share with you guys right now, but it's a little bit too immature to be like talking about it. But once that is all done and the cement has dried, I will be sharing more information on that part. The last question here on the YouTube questions is from Shirley Sitole, it's S-I. So anyway, she writes, when are you guys getting married and how did you guys meet? We met back in varsity. Honestly, Dizzy was this nerdy guy, like so nerdy. He used to sit all the way in the front in class all the time, and I would sit like in the middle because, you know, I didn't want to be the one that's pointed all the time to answer questions, but I didn't want to be the one who's making noise at the back, so I was in the very middle. Until one day we struck up a conversation and he told me it was his birthday soon and was like, you should invite me to your house, you know. And pretty much one thing led to another, and here we are 7 years later. That's how we met. So anyway, when are we getting married part is a bit difficult for me to answer because, you see, the thing with us black people is that marriage is not just the thing that we decide just the two of us. It's a family thing, so the two families have to meet, and it's like a bit of a long-ish process that could take anything from months to years to be completed. And our families have met, and we pretty much just, you know, we just I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how to answer this question. To give you a definitive answer on when we're getting married, honestly, I have no idea. It could be anything from a couple of months from now to being a couple of years from now. So yeah, those are the YouTube questions that I got. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly answer the Instagram questions. Honestly, if you want to get a quick response from me, slide me a DM on Instagram and I will be so fast to respond, not even kidding. Anyway, I got this question from Sinesipo_P, and she writes, hello Mama K-Bear, I love your new page presentation. It's so unique, beautiful and lovely. Which app are you using? Those pictures and frames are so nice and cute. The app that I'm using is, the one is called Textgram. I think that's how you pronounce it, Textgram. And I use it to do like little writings where I'll say, I gave you life and you gave me a reason to live and all of that fun stuff. That's the Textgram that I use. To share that on Instagram, I use 9square. Now 9square is amazing. It lets you like share different, one picture in different little blocks. So if I wanted to take a picture of this and cut it up into like 6 little blocks, it will let me do that, and it gives you numbers as to which picture should go first, so that you don't have like an eye come up here or a nose come up there, you know, which I really like. So that's what I've been using. I hardly ever edit my Instagram pictures, but if I do have to edit them, all I do is I increase on the lighting, like the brightness of the picture, and then of course the warmth, I make it a little bit colder and I saturate it a little bit, because when you make it colder it becomes a little bit bluish, and then to saturate it to just bring back that little bit of color. And that's basically all I do on my Instagram pictures. There is honestly nothing else that I do, and I really love it. It makes me so proud. Then another question came from Liano_solo, and she wrote, hey Han, does the company pay you for marketing their product? I want to make a completely separate video on this topic because I've been getting a crap ton of questions around this and how you go about getting those companies and all of that fun stuff. Let's put a comma on this one because I will be filming that video hopefully in the next 2 or 3 days, but it should be up next week. And I think that's basically it for this Q&A. Thank you so much you guys for sending through the questions. I actually really enjoyed answering them. I like getting questions and answering them for you guys because it makes me feel like I connect with you guys on a more personal level, because I get to answer what you need to know, not just what I'm showing you, if that makes any sense. So if you have any more questions, go ahead and leave them in the description box down below. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you didn't enjoy watching. It sounded like I'm saying if you didn't enjoy watching. Yeah, that's basically it for today, and we'll catch you besties on our next video. Bye besties.
Tonight we're running on the right track.